New from the Jaguars, another rendering of the amphitheater that we now have learned won't be built at Everbank Field quite as soon as expected, but it is still one of the improvements that Shad says is part of his goal for the Jaguars to thrive in the NFL, not just exist.
This is a community that supported the franchise for faithfully and impressively for over 2 decades, and we just don't want to exist here. We want to flourish here.
By flourish, Khan says it is time for his team to win now. Words fans want to hear.
However, words fans may not want to hear came from Jaguars president Mark Lamping. He announced that ticket prices will be going up about 3.6% on average for next season, but some seat prices will be going down, and some season ticket holders can avoid paying more by renewing early. Sam's joining us live from the stadium now with more on all the news the team made today. Sam.
It was a big crowd of sponsors and a lot of supporters in the Terrace Suites today as the Jaguars held their annual State of the Franchise address, you might say. Mark Lamping going through a lot of numbers of revenue and what's important and how things can get done in Jacksonville, which remains to be a very strong NFL town, but at the same time still has very small numbers in terms of the actual number of fans who are able to attend here. As you mentioned, this is going to look very different probably within the next 6 to 8 months as the Jaguars are going to build a giant amphitheater, which they say is really a misnomer. It's more of an outdoor stage on the kin of Radio City Music Hall, as well as what they're calling a flex field that'll give them an opportunity to practice inside and do a lot of other things besides just be a football stadium. Shad Khan wants this to be an iconic structure that tells people this is Jacksonville.
This is a community that supported the franchise for faithfully and impressively for over 2 decades, and we just don't want to exist here. We want to flourish here.
Khan's idea of flourishing is to keep moving forward, from the locker room to the weight room to the scoreboard, and now the clubs and the south end zone. His team on the field has their coach signed for 2 more years. All parts in place for the next step.
I believe the immediate result of this is certainty and stability that's going to serve us well in the offseason and training camp. And with that, all of us really have one goal for 2016, and that's to win.
Despite just 14 wins in the last 4 years, the Jaguars announced a 3.6% increase in ticket prices, hoping the amenities in the stadium provide the value fans will respond to.
Well, I've been in sports for a long time, and I've never received a letter from a fan saying thank you for increasing ticket prices. But it's a reality. I think the real question is, am I getting equal value for my investment of hard-earned money?
And with the pieces in place, the expectation is to win this year. Khan has said he has high ambitions.
We need to be better on the field. I get that, and I can share with you, I've agonized over every defeat, not just for me, but I think for our partners, sponsors, and all of our fans.
If you really look at this project, it starts with the clubs that are under construction now, this south end zone that'll have that outdoor amphitheater, flex field, a walkway over to the other side. And you might say, well, wait a minute, if there's an amphitheater here, what about Metropolitan Park? Well, Shad Khan told us today that his plan is to build a hotel on Metropolitan Park in concert with the city. He said it's either got to be low end or high end. And, of course, I prefer high end. So it'll be very interesting to see in what they now call Phase 3, what happens on the other side of the river that eventually they hope to join with the shipyard property, which is just a little bit west of there. This is they're calling now the River District, although they said they'd like to find a different name. And we'll hear all of that when we have a chance to talk with Shad and Mark Lamping and General Manager Dave Caldwell coming up at 8 o'clock tonight on our recap of today's State of the Franchise. For now, we're live at the stadium.